Hello there. Oh my gosh, what day is this? Thursday. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We are going to give everybody a couple minutes to hop on. And in the meantime, too, I just want to talk a little bit about the upcoming program that we have the week of July 4th through July 8th. We are talking all about how to meal prep like a pro. Meaning, we're going to teach you the steps that we here at NWE take to help you make sure that you're having the right foods, make sure that it's balanced, and that you can feel confident too with your meal prep and planning, because I know that it can be difficult. I know that it can be stressful, and I know that you're like, I want to make this happen. I just don't know how to do it. So we're going to be teaching you how to do that. We already have a number of women already in the program, so we are so excited to have them here. That'll be starting July 4th. Now, if you cannot make the videos live, what you'll be able to do is go back and watch them on your own time. So you don't have to watch them live. What you can do is go back and watch them on your own time and do the progress as we go. So I am just going to try to get Emily on here with me. There we go. I'm going to tag Emily. And then Emily's going to request to go live once we have that there. So if you're watching this live tonight, please comment team live. If you're watching this replay, please comment team replay. Kelly is in How to Meal Prep Like a Pro. I'm so excited for that, Kelly. I can't wait for it. I think you're going to love it. If anyone else is interested, I can drop the link down in the comments after the live tonight to still get the $10 off. So it's only $39 until tomorrow night at midnight, and that's when the price is going up to $49. So if you're interested in this, you got to get on it. So let me just see if we can find them. He's live, Lisa's live. We got a whole crew here. I'm so excited. Thanks, guys, for joining us tonight. So we're just waiting for Emily to hop on. So this is something that she's super passionate about. I know she has inspired me with a lot of different ideas on how to use more convenience items to make meals that are well-rounded and they taste delicious. I've been telling a lot of my about the macaroni and cheese from Trader Joe's with broccoli, how it was an under 500 calorie meal, solid source of protein, had a vegetable there, and it was very filling. So that's one when I do my next Trader Joe's run, I'll be making sure that I'm grabbing. So I'm going to see her request. There we go. Now I'm going to add Emily. Give me 1 second. You may have to watch on your phone. That's how we can do the live that way. And then I'm trying to request you, but it won't let me. And then if it lets you at the bottom, say join as or bring them on camera. So you usually have to watch it on your phone. I'm going to turn the fan on. It's hot in here. Sorry for our technical difficulties, guys. So Emily, you have to watch it on your phone, and then down at the bottom, there should be like a request to join on camera. Because it's saying right now that I can't add you. We might have to come up with a plan B for this, guys. Don't worry. There we go. All right, it says we're adding Emily. There we go.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I literally never
use. I get it.
I'm so sorry. It was on my laptop the whole time. I apologize.
You're good. I have tried to go live on the computer before, but I can't figure out how it works unless you're
Here's a
streaming through Zoom. But the thing is if you're streaming through Zoom, you can't see the chat. So if people are asking us questions, we can't see it in real
Oh,
time.
that is so weird. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a little late.
That's okay. We're
Um,
here. Tell us
but
about
yes,
yourself. Welcome. I
convenience
don't
meals.
know
I'm
if
so excited.
I haven't had you on live before. So this is Emily Kirk. She is one of our co-coaches here. So why don't you take a second and introduce yourself, Emily?
Yes, I am Emily. I'm a co-coach. I've been with Nurse with Emily for a couple months now, and it's been going really well. I have 4 clients right now. I really, really love it. I honestly randomly reached out to Emily one day. I was following her on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Like, online coaching sounds amazing. I work with WIC right now, so I work with just families in need. So I do a lot of counseling with them, but there's only so much that I get to talk about with them. So I kind of wanted to dive in deeper. And I loved Emily's content. I loved what Nourish with Emily stood for. So I reached out to her randomly, and the rest is history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and here we are. So no, we're so
Yes,
excited to have
exactly.
you on board. And it's been going great. Your clients are rocking it. I know Carly's on here tonight with us. Debbie's one of Sarah's clients. Kelly's on here. Lisa's on here. So we've got a good crowd on here with us tonight. Patricia's on here. So this is a really exciting topic. I was just saying before you hopped on, like I've been using a lot of your recommendations myself with my own clients, as well as just in
Okay.
general for things that we've been eating here too. So this is an amazing topic that makes things easy and really falls in line with the upcoming program that we're doing too, the How to Meal Prep Like a Pro.
Perfect. Yes, I agree. Their convenience meals are the best. I think that they're very underrated.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was working with a client once that said to me, like, I'm so surprised at how many recommendations that we may make off of things that might be ready to go for them to eat that don't require cooking from scratch because we shouldn't have to spend hours in the kitchen. It shouldn't have to require all of this time and energy. It should be easy. So like using, one client was surprised that I recommended like the Jimmy Dean Delights breakfast sandwiches. I was like, those are perfect. They're portion controlled. You don't have to cook them. You throw them in the air fryer and you've got a breakfast right there. You just got to pair it with a fruit or another source of protein and it's great.
Yes, exactly. I have a breakfast burrito like every morning, and then you
Yeah.
can pair that with some fruit. Yeah, it's just something that's so easy to pop. Like we all want something fast and ready, and we always don't have that extra time to prep things. So if you can throw in a convenience meal in the middle of the day or morning, whatever is going to be the easiest time to utilize it, go for it.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. So what are
Yeah.
some of like your favorite ones? What do you usually look for when you're like trying to piece a meal together that's not going to be 100% cooked from home? Like it's almost like Sandra Lee with the semi homemade.
Yes. So I always kind of think of the meal that I'm striving for. So a lot of the time, the meal that like I struggle with preparing the most is my lunch. Um, so sorry, I'm a little under the weather, by the way, so I
You're good.
apologize for my voice. But so I like a lot of salads. So something that I add to those is just basic chicken that you buy in the frozen section. It can be breaded, it can be buffalo. Like I prefer buffalo. Just follow serving sizes of typically everything that I eat. And then they also like have a lot of the grilled chickens like in the refrigerated aisle. Like I know
Mm-hmm.
Target has those. It's something that if you're there, you can pick it up to try. Just a bunch of different, grocery stores have those cold items that you can just throw into a salad, and you have that extra protein that is so hard to find sometimes.
Yeah. I
Probably my
actually,
favorite.
it's so easy and like you don't, I didn't realize it until I would like dedicated time one time to go through the grocery store and say like you can get grilled chicken that is frozen, cut up in strips, and you just have to throw it in the microwave to thaw it. And it's very easy to just throw on a salad, or you can throw it in, make like chicken salad out of it, or throw it on a sandwich or
Yes.
something. That it doesn't have to be like, okay, now I have to grill it and set the time aside, or like you were saying too, with the pre-cooked chicken, and like they even have like turkey as well. You can get those at Aldi's that they're going to
Yes.
be flavored. They're already going to be cooked and with some sauce on it, but that makes it so much easier too that you can just throw it in the microwave to reheat it.
It does, definitely. And like those, like you made a post about like my mac and cheese, and you talked about
Mm-hmm.
that a little bit. That's
Yeah.
something else. Like you just add some chicken or like whatever protein that you might have prepared for that week, add that into it, and do a frozen vegetable that you can like
Mm-hmm.
pop in the microwave. It's
Yeah.
so easy, and it doesn't make it any less healthy.
Right, exactly. We
Yeah.
found too, and I've been recommending these a lot as well. So Bird's Eye has power blends where it usually has a whole grain and vegetables in
Yep.
there, and usually like the sauce. I love those. And the portion size is so big where it's too much for me to
You
eat
can eat
at
like
one
the whole
time.
bag. Yeah.
I know. And like that's what's saying like the serving is like 16 grams of protein, but it's also great too if you're going to treat that as a side where you could, if you're sharing dinner with somebody and just you have to
Yep.
figure out a protein because it's got everything in there.
It does. Yeah. See, those things are amazing. Like, I recommend just going to the grocery store and having a look. Like, it's fun.
Hmm.
I know like I know I do like all my online grocery orders, so I kind
Yeah.
of lose track of what's new and out there. So there will be some times when I will go to the grocery store just so I can look around and see if there's anything new and exciting. Like the Oikos yogurt. They have a yogurt out now that's 20 grams.
Oh,
One little,
wow.
yeah, 20 grams of protein. So like that's huge. And I wouldn't have noticed that unless I went to the grocery store. So it's just
Right.
different things to try and just keep an eye out for.
Yeah, absolutely. And like it doesn't, I think the whole theme is like it doesn't have to be 100% prep from home in order to be successful. That there's so many protein sources that are out there. There's so many side helpers too. I posted a tick or a reel today where I found salmon burgers at Trader Joe's, and then Cabot has really, really good boxed macaroni and cheese, where I think a serving of it is about a cup. I think it's about 200 calories or so, made with real milk and real cheese. And then it's like just pair a vegetable with it, and you've got a meal right there that you don't have to think about. You don't have to be like, oh, now I have to do all the
Yes.
spices and all of that.
Yeah, I always make the pre-made mashed potatoes. I'm like, I'm not wasting time making mashed potatoes.
Right.
They take so long, and I honestly can't taste the difference. And you can always like add more to them to make it a
Right.
little bit better.
Doctor it
Make
up.
it your own.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
like to utilize that like that mind thought too, is to always think about adding more to it. Don't think
Mhm.
about like taking away. Think about adding more. So
Yeah.
like more color, more protein, whatever you can.
Right. Because oftentimes you think, okay, if it's ready prepared, it's going to be high in sodium. Fortunately, a lot of the frozen vegetables, at least, there's nothing added to them. They're flash frozen, peak of freshness. So it makes it so much easier than rather, like, I hate cutting broccoli because it ends up all over the kitchen. So I'll grab
Yes, and
that and
it's
I'll,
such a waste of money to buy fresh
yes,
broccoli.
yes.
Yeah.
And it ends up all over the kitchen and it takes time. I will thaw it and then I'll roast it I'll like dry it and I'll roast it in the oven and it's still the same. I don't have to prep it at all. It's
Yeah.
ready to go.
And we all have air fryers now for the most part. Utilize
Hmm.
that air fryer for vegetables. It changes the game
Yeah.
for sure.
What are some other like easy convenience ideas for like breakfast that you usually like? I know you said the breakfast burritos. Are those the Jimmy Dean
Yes.
ones? What ones do you use?
I buy whatever I can find because I don't know why, but our grocery store is always out of stock of them. So I kind
Oh,
of just, yeah, I always
you
try,
started a
but it's,
trend.
yeah. I try and get like one, it always has to have a meat of some sort because they always have more protein. I typically want I want it to have at least 16 grams of protein in
Hmm.
the one burrito. Um, but the sandwiches, I used to do like the English muffin sandwiches, like the Jimmy Dean ones that you're talking
Yeah.
about too. Another thing for breakfast is the frozen hash brown patties.
Okay.
Those are so easy to just add real quick. Um, Instead of doing like the loose potatoes, you kind of know exactly what you're eating with the patty
Yeah.
because you're not having to measure out if you're like worried about the serving sizes or things like that. The patties are just there and they're good to go. They're super easy. And you
Mhm.
can even throw them in your toaster. Like I've tried that too.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. So those are really easy too. And then I'm a big yogurt lover. So like I talked about those Chobani 20 grams
Hmm.
of protein yogurts. Um, yeah. So those are another really good convenient item. Frozen waffles. I talk about those with my clients
Hmm.
too. You can add some peanut
Love
butter to
those.
them. You can add, yeah, anything. Another trend I'm seeing right now is a lot of the rice cakes. People are going crazy with rice cakes right now.
Yeah. Like putting
They're
everything
adding
on them.
everything, yeah. And I love rice cakes. I used to always do like a tuna salad on rice cakes, but I definitely want to try that too for breakfast. Um, a lot of my clients do hard-boiled eggs
Hmm.
as well. That's another really great thing that you can just do in bulk.
And I think Eggland's Best also has a bag of them that you
Yep.
can get at the grocery store that are already done for you that you don't have to mess around with either.
Yes, exactly. Definitely. And you can air fry you can do hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. I've
Oh,
tried it out and it works really, really well.
is it easy to
I
peel and
recommend it.
everything too?
Very easy. Yeah, you have to do
Okay.
the ice bath still afterwards,
Okay.
but it's very easy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Quick oats are another thing. I
Yeah.
had a client asking me, sorry, one second. Um, I had a client ask me like if quick oats were any less healthy because they're quick. I assured her there's a brand called Better Oats. You can buy them
Okay.
from Target. They're like a 100-calorie packet. They've got like a cinnamon roll flavor. It's super delicious. That's another really easy thing that you can take with you. And
Right.
then like in a bottle to go, you can add like some high protein milk or
Hmm.
water, whichever you prefer.
I
That's
also
another.
like I also like to Quaker has like protein oatmeal where it's I
Yep.
think about 200 calories or so, 10 grams of protein and like 6 grams of fiber. So
Yeah.
they'll say like make it
That's
with milk,
amazing.
add a little bit more protein to it, all of that stuff, even though it's processed, it still has to have those vitamins and minerals added back in that are lost during that processing time. So it's not that you're missing out on any of those. And if it makes your life easier and it makes it easier for you to make those decisions that are healthy, then we're all for it.
Definitely. My clients that I see through WIC, I see a lot of children, like it's pertaining to children. And I have a lot of parents that they don't want to give their kids vegetables because they only eat them with ranch strip dressing or they only eat this with ketchup. And I'm like, listen, the big picture here is that they're eating those vegetables. It's
Yeah,
exposing them to those foods. So even if they are eating it with ranch, still give it to them. Like that way
right,
they're still eating it. We want to look at the bigger picture. The same
right.
applies to this.
And you can get like individual packs of,
Yep.
the carrots now. You can get the individual packs of apples. You can get the individual servings of ranch cups, just like the peanut butter cups, where I think a lot of it too, which is really beneficial with like with the convenience items that they're already portioned for you. So like if you're
Yes.
someone who struggles with portion control, this is like a go-to. It's so much easier to like, okay, this is on my desk right now. Like I can have a pack of this and I know that I'm not going to overeat it because we can overeat trail
Exactly.
mix so easy.
Yes, I definitely agree. I wrote a little list too of some other convenient
Yeah,
items.
definitely share.
Um, the mini sweet peppers are something I always have at my house. They're
Mm-hmm.
so good, and you literally just wash them, throw them in the bag, and eat them. Like
Yeah.
they're so perfect. Good with hummus, good with any dip. I like them by themselves, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, throughout the week, no matter what I have like prep for that week, I always try to buy a really big container of like the mixed green
Mm-hmm.
lettuce. That way I always have some type of like pretty decent salad to have on the side with my meal.
Right.
Even if I am already having a vegetable, I'm a salad girl. Like I like to have a side of a salad. And
Yeah.
that's another really great way to do it. And if you get like just like if you're a spinach person, you can get just the regular spinach. If you don't use it all, throw it in the freezer, add it to smoothies later.
Yeah.
So it's a really
That's a
good
good
way
idea
that
because it's like the crisper. I see the videos all the time where it's like, oh, my lettuce is going to the lettuce graveyard right now. I'm gonna throw it in there, never to
yes,
see it again.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have room for that, so
Right.
I just throw it in
Exactly.
the freezer. Um, and then we talked about like frozen vegetables, the
Hmm.
steamable ones especially.
Yeah.
Utilize those; they're amazing. Frozen chicken tenders, the oats, um, and then like for meal prepping specifically, or just to like kind of make my week easier, I always do a big batch of my protein,
Hmm.
and that way I can like change up my meal throughout the week. So like if
Oh,
I
that's
do like a
smart.
big
Yeah.
batch of grilled chicken, one day I can do fajitas, the other day I can
Hmm.
add it to a salad. I can add whatever I want. I could do a chicken and rice bowl with veggies.
Hmm.
So that's another easy way to like kind of make your life a little bit more convenient with cooking.
Yeah, definitely. And that's like, you're right. I mean, even if you don't want to like cook the protein, like grabbing a rotisserie chicken, okay, you can
Yep.
make quesadillas out of it. You can put it in a casserole, like
Rotisserie
that.
chickens are, yes, that's a great option. Yes.
And they're pretty inexpensive too. I think they're still
Yes.
$6 here, which is probably the only thing that you can spend $6 on now.
Yes. Literally. That's such a good deal. I
Yeah.
might pick up one for next week actually.
Yeah, it works out so well. We've done it like with stuffing too. We'll make like stuffing and throw like pulled chicken in there, or doing like pulled chicken sandwiches, making like tacos or burrito bowls. It's
Yeah,
all,
you can
you know,
always spice it up. Always
hmm
by adding like a little like veggie slaw. Yes,
right.
anything. It's a great
Absolutely.
idea.
Kelly says
Yeah.
Instant Pot makes good eggs. I know one of my clients made egg cups in the Instant Pot, and she said they turned out really, really well. It was a lot of that, like the same texture of the ones that you would get at Starbucks. So I was really impressed by that too.
Wow. Yeah. See, the air fryer, it's limitless.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yeah. I would like, I know the Instant Pot too. So like I know Kelly said she made it. Annie made them that way. My mom made risotto in there, and I was like, that's another one. If you don't really want to have a lot of active time cooking, you can throw stuff in your Instapot, and it's ready to go.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome.
Yes, I agree.
Any other insight or anything like that, Emily?
Not that I can think of. I'm always looking for convenient meals though. So
Yeah,
if I
and
think of
definitely
anything,
too.
I'll always,
Right, when you find something, share it in the group, share it with us. Obviously, share it with
yeah.
your clients. You can share it in Slack with the group as well. But thank you so much for hopping on here with me tonight. I think this is great. I hope everybody got some good ideas. Please drop your favorite idea down in the comments below. And if you
Yes,
want
share.
more videos and ideas like this, please let us know. And we'll be running the program too that first week of July. So I'll drop that link to join us there. But thanks so much, Emily.
Thank you so much. Bye guys. Have a great night.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.